Sometimes if I talk to new people, my heart rate would increase like crazy. It's a feeling I do not really have anymore. It's more so because What's up guys, Ferdinand here from wolfphysique.com, and today I want to talk about social anxiety. So first of all, before I start, I am not a doctor. If you listen to me, you might probably die, bro. But I gotta say, I had someone reaching out to me about his social anxiety and he was trying things, it didn't work, all kinds of supplements. So I thought by myself, this is pretty interesting. So I did a lot of research on it as well. And what did I realize? I realized I had this in the past as well. So in this video, I will cover how you can reduce your social anxiety. And there are 4 ways that I can, recommend you to do to get rid of the social anxiety. Right now, I do not have social anxiety at all. I do not give a shit anymore about what people think of me or whatever. I really do not care about anyone. I do not really know how that, changed with me. At the end of the video, I will explain why I think I had this and so on. Social anxiety, also called social phobia, is a disorder. And it is a condition in which people are really anxious in social situations. So these people realize that this fear is not necessary, but they remain afraid. So examples of situations like this is having a conversation with someone, having coffee, giving a speech, and working when someone is watching and you're just stressed the fuck out. Social anxiety is more than just being shy. It's a fear that does not go away and it affects everyday activities, self-confidence, relationships, work or school life. Many people occasionally worry about social situations, but someone with social anxiety feels overly worried before and during and after these situations. So the first tip I want to give you is avoid caffeine. Caffeine increases your heart rate as well. Rapid heart rate is something that occurs when someone has social anxiety. So drinking too much caffeine can make you more anxious than normal. This is because caffeine can disrupt your sleep and also speed up your heartbeat. If you're tired, you're less likely to be able to control your anxious feelings. And next to that, I found a study that a 2008 study showed how caffeine increases alertness by blocking a brain chemical adenosine. So this study showed how caffeine increases alertness by blocking a brain chemical adenosine that makes you feel tired, while at the same time triggering the release of adrenaline that's known to increase energy. If the amount of caffeine is high enough, those effects are stronger, resulting in caffeine-induced anxiety. While there are mental benefits to caffeine, I use it a lot, high doses are just known to induce anxiety symptoms. And people with panic disorder or social anxiety disorder are especially so sensitive to caffeine. So I would really recommend you not to ingest any caffeine whatsoever. Try not to do it. What you can do is supplement with L-theanine. It makes you a little bit more relaxed, and things like ashwagandha can also reduce your stress. If you have a nervous personality, I think these things can help. Next to that, improve your sleep. Poor sleep is prevalent among individuals with social anxiety disorder. So one study looked at anxiety levels in 2 different situations. The researchers asked a group of 18 young adults to watch emotionally unsettling videos after a full night of sleep and after a sleepless night. So after they were done watching it, the participants completed a standard anxiety questionnaire called the state trait anxiety inventory. So they use a functional MRI and a polysomnography to scan the brains of the sleeping participants in order to identify the stages of sleep. So the brain scans showed that a brain area called the medial prefrontal cortex was deactivated after the sleepless night. And there's also other research that suggested that this brain area attenuates anxiety and stress. So the scans also revealed excessive brain activity in other regions associated with processing emotions. So sleepless nights raised anxiety levels up to 30%. 30%, that is insane. That is pretty much. So if you are struggling with your sleep, please listen to me. Send me an email, head over to my website, send me an email and ask me for the ebook I made about sleep optimization. I'll send it for free to you. I want to help you because I know this shit just helps. So if you're suffering with sleepless nights and you have anxiety disorder, please message me. I'll send it for free. So something you can also use is beta blockers. And beta blockers are a class of medication used to block the effects of stress hormones such as adrenaline on the heart. So beta blockers are commonly prescribed medication used to lower blood pressure and protect against heart attacks and treat various heart-related conditions. And they are also prescribed off-label for glaucoma, migraine, and anxiety. So beta blockers lower your blood pressure by blocking the effects of stress hormones on your heart. So beta blockers cause the heart to beat more slowly and with less force, which lowers blood pressure. Beta blockers also help widen veins and arteries to improve your blood flow. So the stress hormone cortisol is important for the regulation of social motivational processes. But high cortisol levels have been associated with social fear and avoidance, which play an important role in social anxiety disorder. So blocking it could be an option. So this is really something you have to discuss with your doctor, because most doctors do not really prescribe beta blockers at all to people with social anxiety disorder. So this is something you can talk over with your doctor. Next to that, guys, hormones. This is overlooked so much. Your hormones. So sex hormones are really important as well. They really play a role in how much anxiety you experience. So changing levels of the sex hormones estrogen and testosterone can affect your social anxiety. Some studies link to little testosterone with increased anxiety, while low levels of the female sex hormones such as estrogen, men also need it, don't get me wrong, but they may also be linked to anxiety symptoms if they are low. So this is why anxiety often peaks during times of hormonal changes, such as during puberty, at certain times of the menstrual cycle in women, for example, and during menopause in women. They experience much more anxiety, hot flashes, all that kind of stuff. So stress and sex hormones can also have a combined effect on your anxiety. For example, when you experience stress, cortisol increases, which slows your body's ability to make testosterone. So the combined effect of increased cortisol and lower testosterone may make you feel more anxious. And I'm talking from experience. When I was cutting down so hard, my testosterone crashed with my estrogen. I felt like shit. I couldn't function. I didn't want to talk with people. It's just I just can't describe how it is to have that low of testosterone and low estrogen. You're so sensitive to everything around you. Testosterone makes you more stress resilient. So this is something you really have to check out. Please go to your doctor, do your blood work, see where your testosterone, estrogen, free testosterone, everything is at. See where your hormones are at. This is the only way to find out if something is, what could be causing it. These are just things I will recommend to you. And next to that, I will tell you, I also had social anxiety. When I was going over to a job, I was sweating so hard. I felt like I couldn't really talk. I was like stuttering and shit. And even when I was younger, when I would go out, I just did not have the balls to go to girls and talk to them. Sometimes if I talk to new people, my heart rate would increase like crazy. It's a feeling I do not really have anymore. It's more so because I just do not really give a shit anymore. And that's just how I changed. I don't know. I know I can't self-diagnose myself, but I really think I had this. So if the video was helpful, like the video, subscribe, and for coaching, hit the link down below. If you want my free sleep guide, send me an email. I send it for free. And I see you next time, guys. Much love and stay strong and love you all.